Hello, I'm Robert Brown, Executive Director of the Johns Hopkins House in Gambrills, Maryland. Welcome to Whites Hall, the birthplace and boyhood home of Johns Hopkins. Johns Hopkins was born here in 1795. Really stayed on the property, until he left to go to Baltimore as maybe a 17-year-old to work for his uncle. He was not only born here, but raised here. So Whites Hall was built in 1780 roughly. The house that was built at that point was just the centerpiece of the house, and it was only really 4 rooms with porches all around. At which point he ended up coming back, spending more time here from school to work, to work the fields. It was a tobacco plantation that was probably about 500 acres at the time. Our plans for this place are pretty exciting. The first phase is to ultimately protect it by buying it. Then phase 2 really is to develop the property in a way that makes it, in my view, sort of the best asset for the community, the local community and the wider Maryland community, the Hopkins community. Our plan is to turn the house effectively into a country inn, restaurant, tavern, have a museum on the property that sort of dedicated to the kind of person that Johns Hopkins was, but maybe as important, maybe more important to the slaves that were here and what their experience was, and honoring them. The wonderful thing about a historic house on 14 acres is that you can host events, fundraising, before the house itself is ready. When we first took this place over, it was 2.5 years ago. It was boarded up, there was rubble and broken glass everywhere on the floors. No one had lived here for 10 years and there was no power. And I remember sitting on the back porch and had a cup of coffee. And I remember thinking, I don't have any place to sit. There's literally not a chair to sit on or a table to put my coffee on. And fast forward 2.5 years and we host weekend beer gardens here in the backyard, and we have seating for about 250 people. Just been a great way to, I think, introduce the community to what we're doing. It's a way for people to come here, see the property, feel the property. It's not a tour, right? They come and just sit and relax, and I think it's the perfect way to be introduced to Whites Hall.